Hello, world. Happy day that ends with a Y. Literally, like, I don't even know what today's date is at all. We're gonna figure this out together, y'all. We always do. Go live in a room. Okay. Okay, I see you trying to be like Clubhouse. Update to chat with Facebook accounts. No. What? What's happening right now? Hello. What's I mean, honestly, like Marvin Gaye was right when he said what's going on, right? Hello. Hello. I think I did it right.
All
Hey man,
right.
what's up?
Hey, Ashley. Part
Nice to
two.
see you again. I know,
Likewise.
right?
Hello.
What's
Hello.
up? Hello.
Oh, you are the host again.
All right.
You are the host.
As I was telling Ashley,
Yes.
part
No,
two.
actually, you were nervous. I prefer to be a guest over here, not to let you get nervous.
Okay, that's fine. Um, so I do have a couple of questions.
Hmm.
I was asking Leon before, and if you wouldn't mind repeating yourself, and I'll repeat the question. So, when it comes to teaching someone English, how do you have the patience in order to educate them without getting agitated? And I'll start with you, Leon, if you wouldn't mind repeating yourself.
Yeah, as I was saying, I already had patience before I got into teaching. So, and I was already training people in my work in my past job. So I was able to have that experience. So I look at it because, you're going into teaching it as a secondary language. You know that it's not their first language. So for me, as I look at the end result, which is watching them succeed, because, pronouncing the word maybe takes 5 times, 6 times. They're bound to get it. You just have them repeat it. It's repetitive, but just watching them succeed. That's the beauty of it, in my take. Yeah.
We
And what?
teachers, uh, can I speak? And we
Yeah, go
teachers
ahead.
must be psychologist, must be a good psychologist, must be a
Hmm.
good teacher, must be a good nurse, whatever. We are not just a teacher.
Hmm.
Okay, because we are going to teach them lots of things,
Jack of all
not
trades.
just yeah, not just English stuff.
Hmm.
We are going to let them know about everything. If I don't be a patient, I should get out of the class, because I myself can't, I myself can. I don't like children. I just teach adults. I don't like to teach children. I like them. I don't
Hmm.
I don't just want to teach them because that it will be much harder. Yeah,
Hmm.
because they can't understand English, and I should speak in two languages, Farsi and American English both.
Hmm.
That's why I just teach adults, because I don't have to speak Farsi with them, and they can get me, they can understand me, and they can communicate with me. In that way, I can enhance my speaking, listening, whatever, and that will be that will kind of challenging. They will be my rivals for speaking, for whatever. I can teach them, and I can learn lots of things from them.
Hmm.
I can learn a lot, but I can't learn anything from children. If I teach them, I after a period of time, I will even forget my own language, because they mess around. They don't let you do your job. You must be like their parents. But I can't. I'm not their parents. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's why I don't prefer. I prefer the adults to the children to
Okay,
teach.
next.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I can't teach kids like 5, 6 years old. I mean, I only teach like 9 years old enough. Sometimes 9 years old is like, that's my bottom age. 10 years old is usually my preference. But teaching anyone like kids 5, 6, 7 years old, yeah. Patience, I don't think I have that
You
patience.
must be very patient.
It takes a lot of
You know,
patience, it takes a lot of skills, it takes a lot of talent to teach these children like that. You have to have a lot of energy, and I'm already past that. I'm beyond that.
I'm
So
already past that. So funny. All right, next
you know,
yeah.
the
question.
female ones,
Um,
the female ones are good. The female ones are good for that, for teaching them. The female ones are much, they are more patient, you know,
No,
the
I
female
can't say
no,
that.
teachers.
There's a lot of
no, don't give me
excellent.
that responsibility. I don't want to teach the kids either.
There's a lot of male English teachers out there that's very good.
I'm gonna teach the kids. Don't give that to me. You okay? Next question. So with
Good,
the
good.
as we're slowly getting out of this lockdown, what
Mhm.
do you think is more important, growing the economy or helping further education, helping encourage education? We'll start with you, Sam.
Good question. Good question. Teacher Leon, ask, answer it.
No, you
Answer
go
her.
first. You go first.
Oh, you know, you meant we should grow them in the society, and beside teaching them, you know, that's very important to us. But I don't go for that because I don't have a lot of time for doing that. You know, the shortage of time doesn't let me do it. Doesn't let me grow them up in the society. God said they have their own school, and I teach English in the institutes. You know, that's the responsibility for teachers in the schools. But I don't teach in a school. You know, I just teach English, and everything over there is relevant to English. That's why I can't. I'm not good at growing them up in the society.
Okay. Okay. Well, what about you, Leon? What do you think is more important, growing the economy right now or helping encourage education?
I mean, the reality is the economy, right? Everybody, because not everybody is education. Not everybody is going to school. Not everybody is like children going to school or going to colleges. So there's a lot of people out there that's struggling in terms of making money, make ends meet, you know. So for me, I think it's the economy, but I'm in the education. So for me, I would say teaching or education, but let's face it, in reality wise, it has to be the economy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear the economy from you. I thought your question is growing them in the society. You know, sorry,
Oh, sorry.
I
No,
misunderstood
no,
you.
no. You can.
No
No,
I
no.
problem.
didn't hear the economy because of the connection. I lost you for a second. That's why I didn't get the economy from you. Sorry for answering you wrong.
No, no. You didn't answer wrong. But if you want to elaborate, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, it's okay. Okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Teacher Leon was speaking. Teacher Leon was speaking.
Okay.
What about
So
you?
what do I think? I don't
Yeah, what do you
know.
think?
Sorry,
Hmm.
multitasking. I think that a lot of people don't want education because they're afraid of being brainwashed. They're afraid
Hmm.
of being taught the wrong thing. And I think that we look at education too much like history, but there's so many other important skills that you need to learn. You need to learn
Hmm.
communication skills. You need to learn how to learn. You need to learn
Hmm.
how to listen. It's more than just taking a test, you know. But growing the economy, I think the economy is going to be more than fine. I think that
Hmm.
we need to help encourage further education. But,
I got
that's
your
just my
point now. You know, yes. You meant that if they can afford to pay their tuition for learning something, you must help them. You meant that?
yeah.
Okay.
No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. I don't want to persuade anyone. No, no. I'm literally just thinking out loud. Um,
Yeah,
so do they
education is very important. I mean, like what you said, Ashley. I mean, um, if you really, excuse me, if you really
bless
focus
you?
and concentrate on the education, because that's the future, right? We all know that education is a future. Everybody starts critically thinking instead of being like brainwashed, robot type thing, and just follow whatever the government tells you. If you're all critically thinking, then it's better off that way. But the problem is our government and a lot of countries' government, they really don't consider education as their priority, right? In any country. Yeah. Because
Exactly, exactly.
they don't want people to be educated and be knowledgeable, because if they are, then how are they going to control them, right? How is the politicians going to control them, right? They don't
Exactly.
want that. They definitely don't want people thinking. Yeah.
Next question.
Hmm.
Do you think that America, with everything going on right now in Israel and Palestine, do you think that America should be the world's police? And we'll start with you, Leon.
Oh, me? No, I don't
I
think
should,
so.
okay,
No,
keep going, keep going.
I don't think United States should be the international police. I mean, they took that upon themselves to do it, and that's why a lot of countries don't like United States, is because they feel like, hey, what are you butting in my country, in my politics, in my affairs, right? Why are you putting your nose in my country and my affairs? So by Americans doing that, or the United States policing the whole entirety, I don't think they should, but for some reason we got dragged into it, and just because of the nature of how we Americans are, we're very helpful. We want democracy, but you can't enforce democracy to every country out there because they're different, right? So for me, my answer is no. I don't think we should be the international police. That's just my
I
opinion.
think I think Germany is the best country for doing that. I think Germany has the best economy. Germany has the best society, I think, and the rate of unemployment is much lower than the rest of countries in the world. That's why Germany is the best country for doing that. I really like that country because everything is okay. Not nowadays, okay, because of the coronavirus and those
But
sort of
Germany
things.
is not going to do that.
Uh, and yeah, it's not gonna do that
Yeah.
because another Hitler is gonna come up and say, "Okay, I'm gonna control the world."
Mm, mm.
But
Yes,
do
yes.
you think that America should be the international police, Sam?
I don't. No, I have no idea. Because if I say it, because you two are Americans, and I can't say anything. If I say something, maybe you will mind it.
Well, it's actually
That's why
good
I
coming
don't.
from an
No, I
outsider.
don't
That's why
represent
It's
America.
good coming
I,
from an outsider's point of
that's
view.
why I keep myself back. I keep myself back, not to, make you upset. That's why I have
No,
no idea.
No, it doesn't
no,
make me upset, not at all.
I don't care.
I
Other
no,
Americans, I don't know, but to each his own, right? Everybody has their own
no, okay,
opinion. But one thing is good is
okay.
like finding out from somebody outside of United States what their opinion is, right?
Yeah.
To be honest, I think the United States can do that because there are lots of things that they have done to a lot of countries. Bad things. And one of them was Iran. About the economy, our country. Our economy is in crisis, and the major cause is America, is the United States, and not just that, but the major cause. That's why I don't think so. I think a country should be the head of the world, which is good for their own people and the world, not just their own people.
Hmm.
America does care for their own people, not for the world. They don't. I think. Can I? I don't want to use that word. They don't give a to the rest of people in the world.
Say it. Say it.
Exactly.
Say
They don't
it.
give a shit to the people, and they don't give a shit to the people in the world.
Hmm.
It's true.
That's what.
It's true. It's true.
Hmm.
Exactly. They just
Well,
care for their own people, not the world.
one thing too is the politicians that's dictating the whole thing. So their views and American people's views has two different things. So just because the politicians think that we're doing this doesn't mean that we Americans agree with the politicians. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. No, no. Americans are different. We
Hmm.
never ever. Everything is different. When I was talking about the problems between two countries, Ashley didn't anything about them. So that shows that you people are separated from them. You are people like us, and we can't just about the whole the whole of the country, you know. That's why you are like me, okay, and there is no difference between me and you. That's why I can't you know, how can I mix them with each other, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So let us
What
talk
about
about the
Ashley?
good things.
What about Ashley? What's her opinion?
I think that I'm very biased. And someone
Mm-hmm.
pointed this out to me the other day where I'm from the West. I'm from America.
Mm-hmm.
My Western values in combination with my Christian values.
Mm-hmm.
In one way, I'm like, I want to go over there and show you God, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate that I think that way. I
Mm-hmm.
hate that. I hate that I think that we have to go help them and we have to adapt them to our culture. That way they can live the right way. And I hate that I think that. Someone was explaining to me Palestinian religion and something, it just didn't click in my mind. I was like, that doesn't make any sense, But I'm like, yo, like I didn't even notice that, like that bias, that veil, and I'm trying to peel away from that veil, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Another thing I want to add too is that with us in United States, we always want something done, our way. I mean,
Yeah,
right? So
Exactly.
why? I mean, why can't we focus more on this is my opinion. Why can't we focus more about our own people, our own Americans, who's the homeless and what we're suffering in United States? Good to go outside where people needs help, whether it's Africa, third world countries. But before you focus on that, why don't you fix our country first before thinking about anything else?
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
that's
Um,
just my opinion.
Uh,
let's teach each other slang.
yes, exactly. I agree. I agree. So, teach me something, please, Ashley, because I
Um,
don't know a lot about your slangs in your own country, about your natives.
um, you look thick.
You look?
You look thick. What do you think that means?
Could you please repeat it again? Your
You
look?
you look thick.
Uh-huh. Okay. What does it mean?
What does it mean, Leon?
You're like very curved, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like curvy. Thick.
Yeah,
So thick is
curvy.
good. You want to
Yeah.
look thick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ashley, you told me your black people accents are different.
Yes.
Black people
Yeah.
accents are
Yeah.
different. They speak like that. They speak faster than the rest of people in the world. I have heard it a lot, from black people. They speak faster. Why is that? Why? What's
I
the reason?
I don't think it's faster. It all depends on it literally depends on where you're from, literally. So like if you're from Alabama, you have a southern drawl, but if you're black Jamaican, that's very fast. Black Haitian,
Oh,
super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
real Africans, not like me. I'm an African American, but like real Africans, super fast. You
which
know?
country? Which country?
Um,
Africa.
I don't, any of them.
any parts of Africa.
Yeah.
Any part of the
So I'm
Yeah.
I'm slow. All
Very
right, to teach us
nice.
teach us something, Sam.
Okay, let me teach you something in FRC. Uh, so what can I say? What do you want from me? Idiom,
Yeah.
slang, idiom. Okay, so for example, there is a famous idiom in our country. They say that's very difficult. I don't. If I say it, you are not going to get it. That's very difficult. I'm looking for. I'm looking for a easy, for an easy idiom for you. Teacher Liam, please you say something because I'm thinking about that.
All
I'm
right.
I'm, I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something.
Idioms like
Yes.
bigger fish to fry. I've got bigger fish to
What?
fry.
Oh,
I've
that's a
got
good one.
bigger
I've
fish
I've
to
got
Bigger.
fry.
bigger fish to
Yeah, I've
fry.
heard it.
Yeah.
I get bigger fish. Yeah, I mean, I have another chance. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
You mean I have another chance? Yes, I got your point.
No,
No,
I
no,
got
it's
another
not.
better. I got a better chance. Yes, I've got a better
no, bigger
chance.
fish. Bigger fish to
I've got
fry.
bigger fish to fry.
Better fish to fry means I have something better to show you. I don't. I'm not. I'm wrong. I'm mistaken.
Ashley, go ahead and explain.
It's like I've got I have better things to do.
Yes.
Exactly. I meant that. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm right. So I did my best. Oh, that was good. That was easy. Good. Thank you for saying a better easy.
Hmm.
So I'm looking. And so what's that?
I don't know if you can
No, I haven't
translate that
found.
on Farsi. I don't know if you can translate that in Farsi,
Okay.
huh?
Okay. Say it. I will translate it into Farsi.
Yeah, I got bigger
Okay.
fish to fry.
Do you want me to? Okay. Uh, من یه چی بهتر واسه رو کردن دارم.
Wait, you gotta say that slower.
من یه چیز بهتر واسه رو کردن دارم.
Man,
یعنی یه چیزه یه
yeshisha,
چیزه
My
yeshisha.
چیزه
sheshisam. Shesis
چیز
shesism.
think چیز
Shesism.
یه چیز دیگه یه چیز
Shesisam.
بهتر.
Hmm.
Yeshikusin.
good یه چیز بهتر is better
Beta.
بهتر
Beta.
Beta.
better
Beta.
بهتر better to show you واسه اینکه بهت نشون بدم.
Neshun beda.
واو نشون بدم. good
Neshun beda. Hmm.
نشون بدم show you نشون بدم
Beta.
show you.
Neshun beda.
Neshumeda.
Hmm.
من یه چیزی دارم که بهت نشون بدم.
Hmm.
من
So does mouth movements matter, like, or like
You know,
do you use more like the back of your throat? We're speaking
when we want to
Farsi
speak,
now.
when we want to speak, we don't use here. We just use here. But Arabians just use their ear.
Hmm.
When Arabians want to speak, they use their ear. But we
throat?
never use here. We use here. We use here. Okay. We just throw it out. We don't
Interesting.
put. Yes. We don't put ourselves in pressure for speaking. We speak much better. No, you mean speak easier. Okay, we don't. We spend less energy for speaking, but they spend more energy. Yeah, Did you get me?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what we can speak. That's what we can speak very fast, fast way. Yes. For example. Okay.
No, I was gonna ask Leon. So Leon, when you're teaching English, what do you tell them to focus on? Do you tell them to focus on the mouth, on the nose? What do you tell them?
I tell them to focus on clarity and pronunciation. Those are the two most important, because without clarity, pronunciation, if you're not understood, then how are you going to be able to communicate with people? How is people going to be able to understand you or what you're trying to say? So whether you're going to use a lot of the mouth, a lot of the tongue, right? So a lot of the lips. So mostly the tongue and around the mouth. So you got to use the whole mouth action. Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning.
Yeah.
Okay, so where can we follow you guys? Sam, you go first. Where can we follow you?
What?
Where can we follow you? Where can we follow
me?
you?
Oh, what is that? I haven't heard it.
What's your social medias?
Social medias. You mean what do I use?
Yeah.
What kind of app I have in my cell phone?
Yes.
Telegram, just Instagram and WhatsApp. Just Instagram and WhatsApp.
And then what about you, Leon?
Just Instagram. I teach on Instagram. Yeah. Whether I can be teaching on Zoom or WhatsApp or Google Meet. Yeah, I use those three.
Sam, what's your website? Do you have a website, Sam?
Website. I just have haven't. What do you mean? A website? No, I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I know you have one, Leon. I was looking at it the other day.
One. Right.
No, I don't.
Your website's like. Okay, last question, and then I have to go because my phone's been like on the verge of dying this whole time.
Okay, sure. We've
um,
been on for an hour.
so yeah. Sam, I'll start with you. What is the Iranian dream?
Iranian dream. What's our dream?
Mm-hmm.
Our dream is, our dream is being able to go to the countries, to meet different people, meet different races. We do love it. Do love meeting people, meeting different peoples. People, sorry. We love it. And getting rich is, Iranians really like to get rich as soon as possible. Not for a long time, in a short time, and most of them succeed in doing that. There are lots, and there are lots of people I know that they are very smart in earning money. They can triple their money, and they can double their money. They are professional at doing that. They just want to jump into, for example, from here, okay, in a day or 2 days. They
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
We do love to do it. Not me, okay, just most of the people. I
Okay.
just care. I just focus on the teaching, my working. I don't want to think about these sorts of things. Because if we get through that, we are not going to have a peaceful life. Because we will have to just think about things. Okay, what is gonna happen? What's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to my money? No, I don't like it. I want a peaceful life. I want a calm life. That's why I don't go for it.
Hmm. And so for you, Leon, what is the American dream?
For me, the American dream, I'm just gonna speak on a general majority of the Americans. I believe that the American dream is to have a great career or have a decent career, have a family, have a nice house, picket fence, that kind of stuff, and have children, send their kids to graduate school, better career than themselves, right? Yeah, I think that's what the American dream is. But the new generation, it's more about money, right? So, yeah.
Exactly. Precisely. Okay.
What
Any
about
any
you,
further
Ash?
question?
What is your take on the American dream?
I do think I agree with you what I was taught.
Hmm.
What the role that I tried to follow, but it failed.
Hmm.
Find a partner. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes maybe
Hmm.
in a baby carriage,
Right.
and then find a good job
Hmm.
and retire.
Hmm.
But I think that we're seeing that formula doesn't work for everyone.
Hmm.
How
So
old are you, Ash? How old are you, Ash?
you're not supposed to ask a girl how old
She's
she is, Sam.
21. She's 21, dude.
What?
I'm
21?
21,
18.
forever
I'm
21.
18.
18. You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
Really?
see,
Okay. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. How old are you?
see, that's the
I'm
thing.
How
That's a
old
32.
are you?
that's the thing,
I'm
Sam.
32.
Like,
Where do
20?
you think age, Sam?
30? Really?
Yeah,
You
where do you
are my
think age?
peer. You are my peer. You know
Yeah.
that? You are my
Yeah.
peer. I'm 32. I'm 32.
this is
Okay.
one thing
You
I
you you were you
this
were
is this
born
is
in 1989.
89.
1989.
Yeah.
Yes, I was born in 1989. Okay. What a coincidence. No, that was great.
Yeah,
No,
speaking
no, no.
speaking of age, Sam, I mean, this goes on to other people. You never really ask a person their age as part of the American culture. I don't
Exactly.
know.
She
I
said
don't
it.
know
She said
about other
it. Yes,
people,
yes.
but
Exactly. We have it.
In
We have it.
American, it's like we don't ask the age. It's like you only ask the age is
Yes,
like if you
exactly.
get friends or good friends, but people like
Exactly.
yeah, we just don't ask that. Like, oh, are you married? Are you single? You have a boyfriend? You want my social security and driver's license too? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that just an American thing?
Uh,
Did you guys ask that in Iran often?
hmm?
In Iran, do you ask
Say
people
that-
how old they are or like if they're married?
No, no. they are not allowed to ask ladies about their age. Otherwise, they will be no, they will be how can I say? They will be hit by the women or girls.
But you know,
That's forbidden. Here in my
but you,
country, it's forbidden to ask the age
It's
from
forbidden.
women.
but you know, one thing I do notice from other people from all over the world or some countries, it's almost like a given that they ask. It's like I don't know if it's the culture or the thing. Maybe it's because, you know, they're taught in English and they always say, "Oh, what's your name? Where are you from? How old are you?" So when they
Oh.
do this, it's like, "Oh, how old are you?" or something. It becomes more of a custom. But they don't understand the American culture. You never ask the age. But for them, it's like it's normal thing. So yeah, I just wanted to
You
bring
know,
that
you
up.
must be a detective. You must be a detective. For example, you must, for example, you're talking, you're talking. Suddenly you say, "Oh God, how old are you? I wanna, for example, find something for you in the, when
Oh yeah, like asking a
so I
girl,
need your age."
like
Yes,
asking a girl what size she wears. You never ask a girl what
for
size
example,
she
you want
wears.
something. Yes, I want something. I want to find something for you in the internet. Example, I want to buy something for you. That's why I need your age. I need to know how old you are. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. All right, guys, this
Mm.
was so fun. Thank you so
Mm.
much for your time. I'll talk to you guys later,
Likewise.
okay? Thank you guys so much for
Yeah,
watching.
thanks, Ashley. Thanks.